Have you ever experienced anything paranormal? Let me know in the comments below. Some houses are haunted, some are just old, okay? But for the Perron family, the house they moved into in 1971 in Harrisville, strange whispers echoed through the halls. Shadows moved where no one should be. This is the terrifying story of the Perron family haunting. The Perrons were a large family of 5 daughters, and their parents, Roger and Caroline. They were looking for a fresh start, a place to settle down and make memories. What they didn't know was that the home they chose had a dark history, one that would change their lives forever. In the early 1970s, the idyllic countryside of Rhode Island seemed like the perfect place to raise a family. But for the Perron family, their new home would soon become a living hell. From the very first night, something felt off. Caroline noticed strange smells, doors that wouldn't stay closed, and footsteps when no one was home. At first, they thought it was just an old house settling, but the incidents soon grew more sinister. Caroline often woke up to find objects inexplicably moved, and the youngest daughters reported seeing a mysterious woman in the hallways. It was as if the house itself was alive, watching them and growing increasingly angry. The activity escalated quickly. Dark, malevolent presence seemed to target Caroline. She described feeling a hand-like claw raking down her spine. It was like ice, she said. I couldn't move. I couldn't scream. I was in shock. The children were also deeply affected, reporting hearing footsteps and whispers in their bedrooms, shaking beds, and night terrors. Even claimed that she saw a woman in a Victorian nightgown standing at the foot of their bed, watching them. The parents knew they were not alone in the house, but what they didn't understand was the true extent of the haunting. They tried to ignore the signs, hoping that whatever was there would eventually leave them alone. But as time went on, the activity only intensified, including Ed and Lorraine Warren, a husband and wife team who specialized in demonic activity. Upon arriving at the house, the Warrens discovered a horrifying truth. The house was occupied by multiple spirits, one of which had a particularly violent and oppressive presence. Through seances, prayers, and investigations, the Warrens and the parents worked to identify the spirits and understand their connection to the house. They learned that the home had a long and troubled history. Many of the previous owners and renters had experienced similar paranormal activity. One spirit in particular, that of a woman named Bathsheba Sherman, who had lived in the house in the 1800s, seemed to be the source of the evil. Sherman, a heavy drinker and known for her volatile temper, had allegedly murdered several people, including her own children. And it was her spirit, the Warrens believed, that was terrorizing the Perron family. The climax came when the haunting reached its peak and the Warrens conducted an exorcism of the house. During the ceremony, they confronted Bathsheba Sherman and demanded that she leave the premises immediately. As they cast out the spirit, the family witnessed an intense struggle between the paranormal team and the entity itself. Furniture was thrown across rooms, but ultimately, the Warrens' efforts paid off. And after the exorcism, the paranormal activity in the house ceased almost entirely. The Perron house remains a popular destination for paranormal enthusiasts, and the story of the family's haunting has inspired countless books and documentaries. The most well-known adaptation is the 2013 film, The Conjuring, which is based on the Perron family's experiences. But for the Perrons, it was no movie. Though they were able to stay in their home, the shadow of the house and its evil presence never truly faded from their lives. Some houses hold secrets, some houses hold horrors, and some are never meant to be lived in. The Perron family learned that the hard way. Would you dare stay the night? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more scary stories. See you next time.